Welcome back to Sank to Sank TV. I'm your host, B, and we are here with Lee Kelly. Yes. He is a musician, all-around awesome musician, but the genre that you stick to the most is?
I try to stay with the reggae.
Reggae. And the thing about reggae that I love the most is that it not only, makes you feel good, but the social consciousness behind it, the awareness, I love that about reggae music. I know there's different parts and entities of reggae, and you guys have definitely branched off with a bunch of different entities of reggae, but I love that to the core. I love that part of reggae. So let's talk about you.
All right.
You've been in the business for how long now?
Wow, I started out this business at a very young age.
Okay.
I've pretty much been doing over 30 years now.
Whoa.
But I took a break.
Okay.
Took a little hiatus for
We
a
need
minute.
that. We need that sometimes.
Gather your mind, right?
Yep.
Then afterwards, I just went full speed ahead.
So what make you continue to, delve back into the music?
To be honest with you, it's the love for the people that they give me when I'm up there on stage. It's a feeling that I can never get enough of it. So it makes me want to come back more and more and more.
So the reciprocity, you give, then take, and it's continuous.
All the time.
That whole flow of things. That's pretty dope. So what is it that makes you tick with music? Because, there could be so many different genres that you could have, said, okay, I'm going to pick classical. I'm going to pick, you can't look at a person and say, this person is reggae. You'll be surprised how many people will shock you, right? You can't look at outer shells and say, this person will do great in hip hop, rap, or reggae. But why reggae for you?
I stayed old school because of the genre that I grew up with. It was pretty much classical, R&B, dance music. So only on a Sunday, we'd really get a break. Play some reggae because my mom's a musician, my dad's a musician, so that's where everything started from.
Nice.
So I pretty much had it in my bones, but just didn't pay it no mind. But as soon as we start getting that reciprocity, as you said, and keep going, I'm like, yo, I'm loving this.
Right.
I'm not putting it down.
Love it.
Yep.
So in music, there's a lot of areas that you can utilize as far as your platform is concerned, right? What is essentially your platform? Because oftentimes, everyone is not here to have that specific story. Some people, they're here, to, keep the generation going as far as being fruitful, right? We have some people,
yes.
Their niches, okay, the whole, hip hop as far as love ballads. You have some people, they're in that part where they're breaking up with their husband or their significant other, so they dish out that. So what's your platform? What is it that you
Well,
utilize?
my platform, I try to stick pretty much to the island stuff. Old school rules, old school genre, old school talk, old school everything.
And what's an example of an old school
My example
talk?
of old school is how a man and a woman relates.
Woof. I didn't even want to dig into that right now. Because boy, island men, I tell you. So how is it that men and women relate? From your perspective?
From my perspective, I think we could do better. So this is the reason why I go out on this limb and say, I want to be like the next Barry Salmon, the next Freddie McGregor. I want to fill that shoe. I want to be the next Alton Ellis.
Love it.
Because the older they get and they stop writing, who's going to fill the shoe?
Exactly.
Now, I'm not saying that there are not some young cats out there who's coming up.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
But for some of us who has been in the business for a while, probably didn't get that full limelight. But now's the time to step your game up.
Nice.
The only way you could prove that, stick to the genre.
Love it. See?
You can't miss.
They pick on me all the time with my sticking and staying.
Oh, I'm sticking and I'm staying. I ain't going nowhere.
So you're sticking in this genre because you feel that there's a need for us to go ahead and cultivate that, right?
Yes.
So, I don't even want to touch it real quick, but I gotta go there. I need you to enlighten me on this whole relationship status thing that we have going on in the islands. I can't even say in one specific island, but in the Caribbean, all of the islands, there's this thing where women have the notion of being that nurturer, which we are. We're naturally nurturers, naturally. But with the man, why isn't it that the man comes ready for the woman?
Okay, the reason for that...
He's ready already.
Oh, yeah, I'm way up on this. The reason for that It has to do with your background.
Ah.
And most homes in the Caribbean are broken homes.
Ooh.
So, hence, the men are not as powerful like we should be. So the women fall into that slot.
Oh, God bless
So
us.
other than just being the natural nurturer,
Right.
now she has to be the head count. She
Yeah.
has to be the boss. She has to make sure everything is fine. So what do we do as men to show our women that, look, we put you on a pedestal for having our back when we was gazing.
Yes.
So now it's our time to give back to you.
See?
How do you do that? Easily. Make a beautiful song about a man and a woman and him professing his love for her.
And I'm pretty sure you're going to share that with us when
Oh,
we come back.
definitely,
Thanks to Sank
definitely.
TV. We'll be back.
Stick and stay.